Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Platini puts them all in. And they've got rid and reclaimed it in a trice. Gattuso powering forward here. Platini! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
It's a good run down the right. Adriano is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he shoots! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal. 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And now the breakaway. This is a promising build-up. Hazard. It's Ibrahimovic! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already roll, and the shot! It's their first effort on goal.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rummenigge. That is good strength. Rummenigge! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too. And
it's Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nesta. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Kayembe. Gattuso. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Mondi. First quarter of an hour gone. Platini charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, nice touch. He's having a pop! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, great leap! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Barcelona really are a team that like to break lines.
Oh, he's all alone. And a chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Platini. He's a sharp little ball here. Nedved. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here. Kayembe. Seedorf going forward. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ibrahimovic could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Seedorf. And the counter is on. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Might be... Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's in. They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Kayembe. And Bove spread out to the left. And that's a throw-in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Just eases him off the ball. He was under real pressure there. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Stood up well to him there. Mendy cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Nedved. Rummenigge is onto this. Mondi. Kayembe. Bove is onto it in a flash. Saliba aimed beyond the defence. That's destined for the flank. Rummenigge spread to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gakia.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Can he get on the end of this? And he is Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good ball, good take. He's one, shoots! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Mondi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Van Dijk. Rummenigge is flagged offside. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Gattuso makes the interception. Nedved never out of the action for very long. Big chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 6.
And it's been given away. Takes a shot! And it's in! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Decent chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Van Dijk. And it's Gattuso. And it's Lampard. Can he spark a counter here? And he's there to retrieve it. Beauvais.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Hazard. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. And he shoots! Oh, good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy and clean. Shot, surely! He's put it wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Beauvais. Now that's a lovely exchange. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed. Kayembe.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nice bit of trickery. Hazard. Drive. There's the shot! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Hullet, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Asa! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This could be their final throw of the dice. They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Lampard. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Hullet. And it's made its way to him. That's been slipped through. Chance! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Oh, good climb! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Azar producing yet an... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Cross, terrific effort! Oh, it's hit the post! Van Dijk wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rummenigge gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. That is good strength. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he shoots! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He is just correct. Tries one from range. Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona leading now. Platini making good progress on the right-hand side. Nice control. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Clark. Travis. This is a promising build-up. Rummenigge. Well timed, excellent interception. Azar. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Azar! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And it's Azar. Is there an... Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
After 41 minutes is number 21, Eden Hazard.
Barcelona palpably stronger, better, superior. Knocks it into space. Flings it across. Czech claims it without any fuss. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Has been indicated.
Azar. Driving through the middle. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. The second half is up and running. Saliba. Rafael Varane is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. In with the challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Good read, needed to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found a way through. Getting up there! That's really well cleared. Oh, sweet feet. And a chance! Off the post. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hazard. He's found a way through. And here's Seedorf. And Seedorf! And yes, it's there! Just cruising. They are cruising.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 60 minutes is number 22, Seedorf.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
913.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that's a dangerous ball. And the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Platini. Gattuso. Oh, they could break here. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Azar! And he's following up! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Played out to the left flank. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rummenigge. It's played through for him. And he's lost his man here. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's put it wide.
Rummenigge really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 22. Coming on the field. Number 7. Number 54. Number 20.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Taking place.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pull it. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saliba. Fernandes looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Lampard. Lampard. Oh, that's neat. Quick look, then plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Hullet. There's the shot! Now it's Gattuso. Looking for the far post. And he thumps it clear. Fernandes. Oh, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Fernandes takes a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that. Travis. Fernandes. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's at the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Quality ball. Nedved. Good, strong midfield. And the finish! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Nesta making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's well spotted. Joel Ward. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ibrahimovic goes for the shot! And that was precious close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Still goalless at the moment. Gokouye. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Can he get away here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The ball has bounced loose now.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Seedorf. Rummenigge. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lobbed in behind. Nedved powering forward here. Oh, look at the space. Tries a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
That's not going far. Lovely feet. Gattuso, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Gattuso cuts out the pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is just caressing the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's been shifted off it. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. The second half is up and running.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Yokuye. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Joel Ward gets across to intercept that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Can he get it through? Rummenigge gets on his bike and on the move. And a chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Barcelona are still that goal to the good.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Great chance! In he goes again. And a neat finish. And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Pull it to shoot! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Swansea cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Great vision.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And Bale! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Burgess. That's the throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Knocks it out wide. He shifted it to the flank. Forced to go back. And it's made its way to him.
Swansea really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance for a shot! Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That's that, the end. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim. It's Ibrahimovic, and he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
More or less by him. Shot a goal! And there's a goal! McLean. And it's Azar. Azar! And it's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking it.
Rummenigge! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now, who's going to be first to this? Seedorf. Oh, that is a good ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Just cruising. They are cruising. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rummenigge, he's through. Shoots! And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponent, Nedved! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Tries from distance. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Seedorf! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. He's got away. It's Nedved! Well taken goal. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Azar goes short, and this is Nedved. Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! And no mistake. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, it's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish of true class! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Good effort from distance. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Shapes to shoot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Oh, he's all alone. Takes the shot. Oh, crossbar. Oh, he really got hold of that.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Could be danger here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Good chance here. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Ibrahimovic. Just about within shooting range.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Keeper always had the measure of that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a key interception.
3 minutes added time.
Not the most convincing of passes. Applies the finish! Oh, terrific save.
Ibrahimovic clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He's rising! That's the end of the first 45. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. It's nicked it! Oh, it rattles the bar! And that has been cleared. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
50 minutes is number 8.
finish! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Pressing. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish right from the top draw. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rummenigge. And here's Ibrahimovic. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No outsmarting him this time. He's shifting through the gears here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, he's taking on his man here. It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
The attendance for this
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can't... Tries a shot! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
65 minutes is...
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He'll try from distance. Oh, denied at the last.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And the shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope...
Shot, surely! And that's a tidy finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
Great chance! Oh, good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 74 minutes.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Ibrahimovic, over to the right flank.
Coming on to replace him is...
And it's in! Tries to play it through, and this is Nedved. Gets his head on it! And that's a good finish. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 79 minutes is number 17, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rummenigge, he's found a way through. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
17,
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain...
Goes for a shot! And a neat finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
54 minutes is number
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Rummenigge completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
McLean. And it's Schlupp. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Nedved never out of the action for very long. And this is Ibrahim. He's having a shot! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, well played, well played. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? It's a goal! Nesta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball. That takes a shot! And he hits the net. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
17, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
That is a great pick out. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And the keeper beats it away. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Ibrahimovic walking off with the spoils, richly deserved.